Hi guys, today I'm going to try to teach you guys how I made my beaded lizard bracelet with rainbow loom bands. This is inspired by the 90s beaded lizard that I grew up seeing around, and I had one of my own, never knew how to make one, never did make one. Um, yeah, I kind of got some extra bands just hanging there. But that's kind of what I used to tie it. But I'm going to try to figure out how to use a C-clip to get it to attach together better. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of pony beads. I got like this pack of pony beads. So I'm probably maybe going to do like a green and yellow one. Maybe with like orange eyes. So yeah. Let's get started. Like I said, I'm going to try to make one with a C-clip attachment to the bracelet. I'm trying to find my C-clips real quick. I don't know where everything goes. Just vanishes in my bags. Oh, I got these ones too. I got like these glow-in-the-dark ones. But I don't feel like sorting through the beads. Okay, I found my C-clips. But this would be kind of cute if I did sort through it. But yeah, I'm not sorting through it because there's stars in there and yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to be using these beads. Like I said, I'm going to try to figure out how to attach a C-clip to it. Because I just tied mine. I don't know if you can see, but I just tied mine. I like double knotted it. And it seemed to work out pretty good. But I made one for my daughter. A bracelet for my daughter. And she put it on this morning and it broke. So, yeah, I don't know. This one was the first one I made. So besides, like, I tried making one with rainbow loom bands. So this is kind of how it looks with rainbow loom bands. Just strictly rainbow loom bands. I didn't finish it because these clear bands kept snapping on me. I might try to do that again. And try to finish making it. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about that because I got orders to do and stuff like that. And then I still have to make some tutorials on some of my lumigurumis I've made. And I promise I will get to those. It's just taking me a while. I don't know. I might use my green sparkly bands instead of purple since I'm doing like green and yellow and orange. So I'm going to be using some green bands. And these are rainbow loom bands. So I'm just going to take up that much. I don't think I'll need that many. But yeah, we're just going to do it anyways. So, I know I got out a C-clip. I can't see it. There it is. There's my C-clip. I'm going to take that off the table there. So what you're going to do is you're just pretty much going to make a lot of slip knots. So you're going to put a band on your hook. And then take another band and put that on your hook. And then take this band and slide it over. And then take the band that isn't on your hook and place it on your hook. And then you're going to grab the back band, which is furthest from the tip of your hook. And then you're going to flip it over and just make a little knot. And you can pull it a little tight if you want. This ain't going to lay right, and that's okay, because this is just going to be our string. And we're just going to keep doing the same thing. So pull it over. And put it back on your hook. And then pull the one that's furthest away from the tip of your hook. Just pull it. We're just going to keep doing that same process. I don't really count these. I just kind of eyeball it and see how long I need it to be. So pretty much what we're making right now is the string for the lizard that you'll string all your beads onto. I don't know if this is really the best like use of rubber bands, but I don't know. It's cute. I think it turned out pretty cute. I just figured I'd do this tutorial real quick because it's just something that shouldn't take too long to make. I'm hoping it won't be too long of a video. But yeah, I also haven't made any tutorials, not alone just because I've been busy with orders, but like our power went off for 4 days, so that was fun. I don't know if I need to turn my lighting on. I mean, I got my one light on, but like, oh, not available in the ultra wide lens. There we go. Just to make it a little bit more brighter, I guess. So like I said, I just keep slip knotting these until I get a nice long strand. Yeah. I'm probably gonna eventually like zoom out here a little bit. I don't know what to do with the camera angle. I don't know if anyone's made these with rainbow loom bands before. But if someone has made them with rainbow loom bands, let me know so I can give them proper credit where credit is due. Yeah, so here's this. Like I said, I might have to zoom out. But my camera's gonna be like, oh no, you can't do that. But so I got this. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's 24 bands long. And that's just like a base to start with because I know I'm going to be needing more than that. Because this still is relatively short, in my opinion. Because we fold it in half. But I might add just a few more bands. I don't know. There's not really a specific count that I did for these bands. I just kept adding it until I guess it was long enough. And I even have to add more as I'm doing the lizard, so I might have to change my camera angle so I can like better see what I am doing without my okay. So this is still in my way, but so once you did that, like I said, you might have to add more as we go along, but I'll kind of show you how to do that as we make it. So what you're going to need, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing green for the body, yellow for like the belly and the feet, and then I'm going to do orange for the eyes. So I'm going to be using 3 different colors. You can do 2 different colors if you want to. You can do multiple colors, whatever works best for you. But yeah, I'm just going to show you with 3 colors. So, yeah, I got I have a 3mm hook, crochet hook that I'm using. So I'm going, it just fits right perfectly in between pony beads, which is quite nice. I guess first of which we will need, I'm going to move these bands. So first I'm going to grab my body color because this is going to be the nose. And let me, zoom out more. Okay. I'm going to be, you don't really need your hook for this one, but I don't know. I just find it easier to like put it on the hook and then put the band on and then slide it on. And then I just kind of pull it down until what I think is roughly the middle. So like that. And give me a minute, I'm thinking here. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to grab 2 bands and pull them through the bead. Maybe. This is going to kind of be where my C-clip attaches onto for the bracelet. So I'm going to just put those back on. Whoops. Sorry. So what I did is I just slid the bead through the 2 bands and then put the 2 bands back on my hook. Like that. So I'm going to do that. Sorry, this is kind of just like a new thing. Adding on to this to see how it works. And I'm going to do the same thing. And just pull that over like that. And then I'm going to take my C-clip. Okay, so I got my C-clip. I'm going to stretch these bands out a little bit so I can attach the C-clip on. And like I said, this is kind of experimental right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Because I don't think I even necessarily needed to do 2 bands. But that's fine. It'll hold better, I think. So there's that. And that bead should relatively stay in place. So now what we are going to do is we are going to grab 2 of our body colors, which in my case are green. I should have done the sparkly green. Oh, whatever. I'm going to pull these 2 beads onto the band, the one strand, just one strand. It doesn't matter which strand you really do. I don't think, I'm left-handed, so I'm starting on the left side. So I'm going to slide these bands all the way down like that. And then what I'm going to do, these look like ramen noodles. I'm going to I'm going to take the band that doesn't have any beads on it. This is going to be a hard part. Let me straighten my camera. I guess I'm just going to have to do it like this. Okay. So bear with me here. I just moved my camera. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to take this one over here that doesn't have bands, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to take the side that has bands and kind of just flatten that out a little so it lays nicely. And just hold it together kind of in place. I know it's hard to see, but you just want it to kind of sit together. And then you're going to go in through the side that has the beads on it. And you're going to put your hook through. And then you're going to go and grab the side that doesn't have bands on it, beads. And then you're going to put that on your hook. And then you're going to slide these beads through. Okay, so once you got those beads slided through, you're going to grab both of your ends and just kind of gently pull them. I know this looks weird, and it's kind of something you got to just mess with a little bit. You just kind of pull them so it's starting to kind of come together. And then just kind of flip those beads here. And then just pull it together. I don't know, it's kind of like like if you've ever made, like, I guess like the normal one, which is the string and stuff. We're pretty much considering these two bands as our string. Like, these are a string. Yeah. So that's kind of what it should look like. You can keep pulling them to make, like, the eyes sit, not the eyes, but like the part of the face sit a little better. Because once you get it, like, wrapped around better, it'll start forming itself. Yeah. And what I've noticed, like, with the ones I've made, it doesn't really matter which way you weave the bands together as long as you're doing the same pattern. Yeah. Next, we are going to, so we did the nose, and then we did, like, this little face part, and now we're going to add the eyes on, and then, like, one body color. So again, my eyes are going to be orange, so I'm going to pick up an orange bead, and then pick up a green bead because that's my body color, and then pick up another orange bead. And so there's my two eyes and my one body color. So that's how it's going to go when I get it put on. And you're just going to grab your one ramen noodle strand you put your beads on before. And then I'm just working from the left. That's the side that I'm working from. So you go and put one bead on, 2 beads on, 3 beads on, and then you just push them down, right? And then we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to flip it kind of like that. We're just going to kind of take it over, and then we're going to work our way through the strand that has the beads on it. We're just going to weave our hook through there and grab the strand that doesn't have any beads on it and hook it onto our hook, and then just kind of get those pony beads to go through. And then we'll just keep pulling on both ends until the beads kind of come together a little better. And then we're just going to help kind of straighten it out. So there's the eyes. I know it kind of looks a little funny right now, but it will lay right. It will lay right. It might be a little wonky, but I don't know. So next we are going to work on adding these 2 beads, the 2 body color beads. And it doesn't matter what side you work on, because eventually you're probably going to have to add more bands to either side of your noodles. So we're just going to do the same thing that we've been doing and add 2 beads on to one side. Pull it all the way down. Well, if it wants to cooperate. Flip it over. Take it off the hook. Pull it through those. Grab our one strand that has no beads on it. Pull the beads through. Grab both of our ends and pull them. So just like that. So now it's kind of coming together, you can see. But yeah. And I didn't really count. Like, this fits pretty snugly on me, but it still has some stretch to it. I think that's what I might have messed up with my kiddos. Woo! Here's my camera. But yeah, it still has some stretch to it, and you want a little stretch to it. You don't want it to be too tight, because the beads and the bands, like the tension. But yeah. So now what we are going to work on, if you can see, is next is our arms. Okay, I'm going to do my best to explain this. So we're going to be working on both strands. So we're going to keep one strand to the side, and we're just going to do one strand at a time. So I'm going to pick up 3 of my feet color, which is my yellow. So I'm going to put 3 yellow on my hook first. And then I'm going to grab 2 greens for my body color. So it should look like this. Here's the end of my hook. You put the body colors on last because, like, they'll go on first when you add them onto your lizard. So, I'm going to be working on the left side again first. So you just slide all 5 of your beads on. And then just push it down. So it should kind of look like that. So we're not going to go through the toe beads. We are actually going to go through the body beads. So what we're going to do is we're going to, like, hold this band that has the beads on it so they don't come off. I don't think they will come off, but yeah. And then we're going to go in here and grab the 2 body beads only, like that. Leave those feet beads out. Don't put them on the hook. And then you're going to take your band that has the beads on it, and then you're going to place that back on your hook. And then you're going to slide the 2 body beads. This is like a tongue twister. If I can do this. Why isn't this wanting to work? Okay, there we go. 1, 2, and then you'll just pull that down. This takes a little minute to, like, adjust to, because you have to, like, keep pulling it to get it closer to the body so it's not so stretched out. But you don't want to pull too hard, because if you pull too hard, your bands will snap. So kind of like that. So there's, like, the foot. And I just kind of, like, pulled a little bit and held the beads to get it to, like, squish closer to the body. So now what we are going to do is do the exact same thing on the other side. And again, we're going to grab the 3 feet colors, the 3 toe beans, and then we're going to grab the 2 body colors, like that. And then we're going to grab this band. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did on the other side, on this side. And we're just going to pull them down. Like I said, just be careful how hard you pull on your bands, because they are slip knotted and they're kind of stretched. So yeah, I'm just going to try to scoot that down This side should be okay to just leave freely hanging. So now I'm going to do the same thing and just grab the 2 beads. The 2 body beads. And put them onto my hook. Then take this end. Put that on there. And then fight with the pony bead for a minute and the bands. And then we're just going to pull it carefully. This one seems a little tighter than the other one did to pull, but I don't know. Kind of like that. And of course, see how it's kind of like far away? Just slowly and carefully pull. Eventually it will come back, hopefully. That's what I don't know. That's what I'm thinking when I make it. And we're just gonna kind of give that a little more tug, and there we go. So now we got our 2 arms, our eyes, and then like the face. And like I said, your bands will get shorter, your strands. And what you do is you just do the same thing that we've been doing. So you'll just put it on your hook. And then you'll just slip knot the band over. And kind of do what we did in the beginning. And you just add a few more. Don't add too many at a time because you don't want it to get too long. Like this one got kind of long, so I just left it. I just left it there, kind of like a little tongue or something for the lizard. But yeah, don't make them too long, or else you'll have like a lot of excess left over. You can always cut them. Like you could cut this orange band and then have it shorter. But yeah, I just left it because I knotted them. But next we're going to be working on the body piece. So it's going to be, we're going to add the belly in too, like the little belly back part. So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab a green for my body. And then I'm going to grab a yellow for the belly. And I'm going to make the belly like this pearly color, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick with the regular yellow. Sorry, I heard a noise outside. Oh, okay. We're good. Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide this onto one band. I heard like someone's kid and I'm like, what the heck? Okay, so we slid those on. And then we're just going to kind of pop them over to the side again. Take that off my hook. And then go through the band that has a hook, the beads on it. I can't talk this morning. It's too early. Okay, so... And then we just slide that on. Just kind of like we've been doing. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. And then you just pull. And you just kind of go back and forth. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So there's the start of the belly. And now we're going to be adding on 4 beads. So we're going to do a body color and then your little belly or back piece and then a body color. So I'm going to grab 2 of my belly colors. So it should look like that. I hope this makes sense. Then you just slide them on. And then do that. Put it to the side. And then go through the side that has the beads on it. And we're just going to slide that through. And just pull gently as possible, I guess. Then put that on there. Okay, so then we got our next row done. Starting to come together. I'm hoping yours is coming together too. If you have any issues, just please let me know in the comments and I will try to adjust the video if need be. And then we're going to do the same thing again. So I'm going to grab a body color, 2 of my belly colors, and then another body color. And then, yeah, it doesn't matter which way he's really sitting, because as long as you're weaving back and forth, you're fine. So pull it down, and then the one that has the beads on it, you pull it over, and then do take that off your hook. And then you go in there. I hope I'm not confusing anyone. This is already 32 minutes long. Well, we're almost getting done there. It's probably because I talked too much. And then I had to pause, a brief moment of like silenceness, because I like had to figure out what was going on outside. So, okay. There's that. Now we are going to do 3. Oh my. See, mine broke. Like, I don't get how it broke. But yeah, mine currently broke. My band snapped. Something like that. Yeah, my band snapped. So yeah. Anyways, we're still gonna finish off this pattern. I don't know how it just snapped like that. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to be like a surefire design or not. Like, because mine shouldn't have snapped. I just sat it down and it just snapped. So I might have to figure out something else. I don't know if I'll be able to do the lizards on this, but yeah. We're still gonna make this. Okay, so we need a green, a yellow, and another green. I don't know if it's just like too much tension within the bands or... There you go. I mean, it seems like there's enough room. But I guess if there isn't enough room, then yeah, it's just not going to work. But I don't know. Like, now I'm like saddened. But yeah. I'm still doing the tutorial for it, so, because it's still cute. Maybe it's just not as wearable as a bracelet, you know. which kind of stinks. My poor guy's tail. But okay, now we're gonna make the other legs, the back legs. I feel like I need to add some bands onto there. Okay. So, we're just gonna do the back legs the same way we did the front legs. So I'm going to take 3 of my toe colors. And 2 of my body colors. String them on. Oh yeah. I'm like, what am I doing? And I don't know, I made a keychain out of this. I don't know how well it's going to work and stay like together, you know what I mean? So uh-oh, I need to sneeze, you guys. Excuse me. Whew. Okay. So there's one foot. And then we're going to do the second back leg. And we're just gonna go through there. And just gently move it through there. And then this leg's like super stretched from the body, so gotta bring it in a little bit here. Okay, so there's that. And now we're going to add 2 beads. 2 body colored beads. My cat's like right next to me. It's my cat Pip. I'm wondering if it almost needs like 3, because that's where it broke. I don't know. I'm going to try to do 3 instead of 2. Because, like, that's like a big jump. I don't know. Maybe, like... Yeah, I'm going to add 3 there and then go down to 2. Because that's, like, I don't know, just, like, a lot of bands. A lot of beads, like, in that section, so... I'm going to see if this works better. You can do 2 beads, but I'm going to do 3 beads and see if that helps the design maybe not break. I'm pretty sad that my bracelet broke. So there's the 3. I know you don't have to add 3, but I'm adding 3 there. And then I'm going to switch down to 2. Just to kind of give that a little bit more wiggle room there. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to help or not. I did this and I had no clue if it was going to stay together or fall apart, so I guess that's just a trial and error of things, but it's still a cute little lizard. And if you probably don't wear it or as a bracelet or take it around everywhere, use it as a keychain, it will probably last longer. But I don't know really what the point of that would be. You can't even use it, you know, like. But pony beads are like really cheap, and rainbow loom bands aren't that expensive. So like, and this doesn't honestly take that long to do. It's just because I'm blabbering that it's taking longer. Let me see here. Now I need to add some onto this side for the tail. Sorry, just adding bands onto there. So that's kind of what your guy should look like. And now we're going to just add the tail. So it's just going to be a single bead. And then you weave that in. And you just keep going until you get to the length that you want it to be, I guess. You could kind of measure it if you're going to put it on your wrist. You could kind of measure it by adding the tail pieces. I don't know. For this bracelet, I added 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 beads that you can't really tell now because it broke. But yeah. It's so sad. And I don't want to sort through pony beads right now, so but yeah, you just, so I added 11 onto the one that I have, and I have, excuse me, I have a pretty small wrist. So I mean 11 would definitely be more comfortable to fit. Like, yeah. I just keep adding on, I guess, until I get the tail long enough. But this guy, I don't know. I don't really want to make him into a bracelet because I don't want him to break. But if they turn out so cute, it's a cute little bracelet, you know what I mean? This is still too short. I can't believe that feels too short still. Because I'm going to try to make this one like 11 long. So yeah, just kind of do that. And I'm just going to keep adding on. I got 4, 5 on there now. I'm just going to do this one 11 long, I guess, and make another bracelet. So we can kind of figure out how to tie this off. Because I already got the C-clip on the like nose area. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. My bands are getting short, but I don't want to add any more. And here's 11. And then I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because that's like a perfect length. I'm trying to think. I mean, I could just like attach it like that. Or I could do a slip knot and then attach it. So I'm going to try to slip knot it. So that doesn't really slip knot well. Okay. Okay. So I guess what we will do is we'll just take it and tie it off. Like a little knot. Because that's not where mine broke. So I knotted it twice. Right. And then I'm going to take those two pieces. And then like to make a bracelet, I'm just going to attach it. Like that. And there's, oh, now this one's too big. It's big by quite a bit. Probably by like 7 beads. I don't know. I think it's because of this. But I really don't know how to attach it any other way. But if you figure out a different way to attach it, by all means, go on ahead. Cause like, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave my guy like a little lizard. But yeah, that's what it should look like. Yeah, and you probably want to like, I don't know, just different wrist sizes, honestly, for it. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And this tutorial is 48 minutes long, so just to let you know, it killed my phone battery uploading this video. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, that's the lizard with rainbow loom bands. And like I said, I don't know, mine broke. My bracelet broke, and I just made it, and it broke. It's sad, but it's whatever. I can make another one eventually. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And like I said, if you have any issues or have any questions, please feel free to comment down below and ask me your questions, and I'll do my best to answer with them. But yeah. Take care, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully.